good, fam? What's good, fam? Welcome to Black Nona Speaks. So we're just gonna get right into it. This is a mess, and I'm saying this is a mess because it's just dirty. It's plain dirty. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's not fair. It's not right. It's wrong. And it just seems like this company keeps doing more and more and more stuff. It's just like, I'm starting to look at some of these K-pop companies now, and it's just all about the money. It's all about the money. No one is like considering these kids' feelings, or even the grown adults' feelings. The ones that are working in these companies, they're not considering their feelings and the hard work they put in the past years that they've been there from the beginning, training and stuff like that. All the money that's been flowing in to help that company grow. It's bad. It's bad, and it's just wrong. So basically, when you think of YG, the first thing you think of is Big Bang and 21. That's what you think of. And but when you really think of YG itself, you think of Big Bang. You think of those guys. They paved the way for so many of who you see right now in the K-pop industry right now. They did that. You got to give credit where credit is due. Mind you, there's just one in that group that has just, I got to pay that man some dust. Because he has done the most this year. But aside that, you got to give credit due, because this group has done a lot. They've broken barriers. They've broken records. They set trends. They done a lot of amazing things. It's just like they were so innovative with all the projects, just their looks, their different personalities. That's how they were, man. When they came out with, what was it, Blue? I was like, yo, this is good. This is good. Like, where has this been all my life? You feel me? And that right there, that was my favorite. Everything about that was great, you know. Hairstyles was crazy, but hey, I liked it. But and they've been through some mess, each one except for Young Bae, basically. Well, you know, when he married his wife, folks was just like, oh my God. But you know, it wasn't that bad. But everybody went through some stuff, especially the dust. You know, so, you know, when they went into the army, you would think, okay, everything's going to be all right. But members were still getting a whole bunch of mess. Even when G-Dragon got out the army, folks was just giving him the runaround because of salute. I'm like, bruh, like he served, like he did what he did. Like, y'all need to calm that down. But yeah, man, these guys, for me, they're the ones that just did so much for the artists that we love today. And a lot of these, you know, cats out here today look up to these guys because they're like, yo, y'all did that. You know what I'm saying? And that should be an honor. You know, that is an honor. You feel me? In general. So basically, YG is telling these guys, you could renew, but the only way you can keep your names if you renew. What kind of stuff is that? So you're telling me that basically in order for them to keep their stage name, they have to renegotiate their contract to do this? That's so dirty. That is absolutely dirty. Like, you can't do people like that, bro. That's awful. And for me, I'm just like, who let them sign that contract like that? And the reason I say that, because there were only 10 when they signed that contract. So I'm just like, that didn't help the fact that happened. You feel me? So I'm just like, dang, man, like, come on, bro. And I feel bad because These guys worked hard. They branded that name. Branded it. Both of them. They make money off that name. So basically, if they don't renew that name, point blank period, all the royalties, all the royalties and money, profits made from their name for music, that's it. They can't have none of that. And I'm just like, how as a company can you sit there and take away something from somebody they worked hard for and do this? That's shiesty. That's shiesty. And when you think about it, G-Dragon's last album was named Kwanjiang. And that make you think that, okay, I want people to know me as that. Because even if they don't have their name, they still got street cred. Dong Young Bae and Kwanjiang. People still know them by that. So they're good. But it's not about that. It may not just be about the money. It's just the principle of the matter. The fact is that they worked hard for all these years for somebody to take something away from them that they worked hard for. That is hurtful. And that is very, very extremely spiteful to do. And it's not fair. It's really not. And I know they're just like, what are we going to do? Y'all want to know? Y'all need to pull a Shenhua. Do what they did when they left SM. Go get your name. Tierra did the same thing. They're like, no, we work for this. This is ours. We're going to keep it. And I have to suggest they should do that. Because honestly, even without that company, I think that G-Dragon and Young Bae can do good by themselves. They're extremely talented. Hell, go to damn size company. Like, it's just, I think this just messed up that these boys just got out the military. You feel me? And now they're faced with the fact that we got to do this. We got to get stuck in a longer contract. And they loyal. They're loyal. But with everything that's going on, they're just like tired. They want to do their own thing. They want to, Young Bae is married. He probably want to start a family. The same with, G-Drag. He probably want to like settle down, chill out. Top said he's just over everything right now. He's like, I'm done. He got his own little gallery doing his thing. He celebrated his mama's birthday and stuff. He's out here being silly, trolling on Instagram, and I am enjoying it. Daesung, I don't know what he doing. He probably just like, man, let me just go and just pray. Because, they tore down his building. They were like, nah, boom. So, yeah, but, the whole situation is sad. It just puts it in perspective. There's just people out there that are just miserable, that don't want you to have nothing. When they see you work very hard to get somewhere that you deserve to be at, they want to take it underneath from you. G-Dragon is a hard-working dude. That's a hard-working dude. This dude has traveled everywhere. He did so many things. He worked with so many people. He has just done a lot of stuff. He messed up a couple of times, but he was like, yo, I'm human. I did this. I'm sorry. Just let me live. I see nothing but a carefree spirit from him. That's the energy I get from him when I see him. He's just out here living his life. Like that's the thing I like about him. He just out here living life, even though some of his hairstyles I did not like. And y'all know which ones. Same with Young Bae. Either way, that's a carefree dude right there. And then, it's just, I know it hurts. I know it hurts a lot just to see that. Because they're just like, this is who people know me as. Like, you build up a brand and someone wants to take it from up under you. That hurts a lot. And I know that they're just like, man, this ain't right. I just pray that they're able to work something and figure something out, because at the end of the day, those boys worked hard. Those boys worked very hard to get where they're at right now. And it's just not right that this is being done to them. And it's just like, wow. So you're trying to make them stay, but at the same time, see, the reason this is being done, because too much mess is going on in that company, and they need them to stay, because everybody leaving and everybody like, nah, I can't be associated with that. And after Lehigh contract is up, she gonna bounce, because she signed that 10-year contract, and I'm just like, girl, I don't know what you was thinking, but yeah, man, it's a mess. So we just gonna see what happens, and hopefully something can get worked out, because I just feel so bad for these boys. That just messes with you a little bit, knowing that, you know what I'm saying? Because that they stage names, like, that's just history, in K-pop history. Like, when you hear G-Dragon, you just start getting pumped. When you hear Young Bae, you know what I'm saying, you start getting pumped, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, oh man, Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Love, peace, and creasing. All right, fam. Peace.